Okay, YouTube. I am in the Great South Florida Food Forest Project. Left David at home for a little while and I'm here visiting. So he said to shoot some video here. And I don't know the names of most of these things. So this will be funny. But I do know that this is cassava. And obviously some ferns. This is a little citrus. I don't remember what kind. Oh, there's a little one down here on the ground. It could be a key lime. What else is in here? This is a Mexican sunflower. More cassava. Alright, here's a tree. Oh, this is a moringa. Here's a nice big moringa. Here is a mango. Most of these trees David planted when they were pretty small, and they've really grown up quite nicely. He started this project for his dad when his dad was having a hard time getting around and mowing the grass. So they took over the backyard and a big chunk of it with a food forest. So we'll come through here. There's a nice little pathway here through the secret garden. There's a banana. Another moringa in the background. Another cassava here. Lots of shrubby things. I think this is I want to say it's a kind of ginger, but I don't know if it's a ginger look-alike. I can't really remember, but David will know. Maybe he'll make the name pop up on YouTube. Another banana here. More sunflowers. This looks like a yam here, some kind of yam. Probably, no, I can't remember. I drew a blank. Dioscorea alata. Probably Dioscorea alata. What's that? Okay, I don't know. This is a starfruit tree. Here you can see, let me get over here a little bit. There's a starfruit. See if I can get in closer. There's a little green one there. There's an orange one hanging up there. This is a big, nice big starfruit tree now. Also known as carambola. You can see down here at the base, there's one of the logs that David and his dad put in. They put logs sort of as edging around the food forest between the grass here and the garden here, or the food forest. And over time, the logs break down and they help to create actual soil compared to the sand that you see here. This is what is normal, right, in Florida. Just sandy scrub. But if you look in here, they've piled lots of leaves and logs around the edges and have created, well, that's not a great example there, but they honestly have created some good soil Look at that. You can see the little, you can see all the frass from the bugs that are eating the logs. Very cool. Let's go around this way. One of the ideas with the food forest, particularly I think in tropical areas, is that anytime you've got bare ground, it's like you've ripped open a Band-Aid. The fertility is not going to be in the area. So even though some of these things are ornamental plants, they're helping to keep the fertility in the soil by keeping the ground covered. There's some more lettuce yam? No, that's something else. Sorry. But they're helping to keep the ground covered, keep the fertility in. And all the little blooming flowers keep the bees and the moths coming back, and they're pollinators. Oh, okay. This label says grumichama, which must be, I'm gonna guess it's this here. And it looks pretty small, but I don't know when it was planted, so that's okay. Let's see, on this side we still have some ornamentals, and that's, I don't actually know what that is. This is chaya, or Mexican tree spinach. This is a very good cooked green. Very delicious. Very, very good. More Mexican sunflowers. In October, these bloom. A beautiful sunflower, smallish, but beautiful. They look just so beautiful. They get very tall, and then they bloom in October, and they're so pretty. I don't remember what this is. I think it makes a berry. It looks good. Looks like they've done some cleanup in here. A little bit. More cassava here. Let's go around the side. I know there are more things over here. Look at here. There's a mulberry. And I just saw that it has some mulberries on it. And I'm going to taste one. I'll let you know how it tastes. Mmm. Very good. Okay, I'm going to come around. What do we have over here? This is a compost pile. And over here is, I think initially, I think this is supposed to be like a salad green space here that David made so that his parents would know that everything here could be used raw, which I think is a really great idea. This is katuk, which is very good. It tastes sort of like almonds. I think it's also called sweet leaf. It's really yummy. You can eat that raw. This might be the same, though it looks not as happy, so I don't know for sure. This, I believe, is Turk's cap, which is a member of the hibiscus family. It's looking good. There's more katuk. It looks like it maybe is spreading, which is a good thing. This is, I believe, an avocado. Well, I thought it was. It's nice and big. I think this is the chocolate pudding fruit. Looks nice and big. It has some problem with some little white beetles. Oh, there's one. Yeah, you're hiding from me. I know you're there. These little white beetles are on here. Here he is. And they're chewing up the leaves. But the tree itself, even though the leaves are being chewed, it seems to be doing all right. I don't know if it's produced, but looks pretty good, other than the leaves. I do not remember what this is, but David can say. It's in the side yard here, and next to the really beautiful tropical almond. I really like the growth habit of the tiers that it makes. It's so neat. Unfortunately, as they get older, they bush out completely in the middle and they don't look like this. But I think it looks so neat when they're young like this. And we'll come around to the front here, and we have I think this is an acerola cherry, but I get the name mixed up with the Suriname cherry. But I think this is the acerola cherry, which doesn't seem to have any cherries on it right now. But it has really gotten big. It was maybe half this size last time I saw it, which wasn't really that long ago. It's getting big. Okay, and we'll come over here to the tamarind. This is the tamarind, and it has really gotten tall. And I don't see any pods on it. I don't know how big it needs to get, but it's really an attractive tree. And I think it might be a nitrogen fixer because it makes pods, but I don't know for sure. David will know. Looks good. Here, I'll show you how big it is. There's my hand here. So that's how big the trunk is. It's getting big. It's really attractive. Very pretty tree. And it is, it'll make edible pods. I don't remember what this is. But I think I'm doing pretty well so far, remembering a lot of them. Whatever this is, it's taller than I am. And it looks good. Oh, I missed this before. This is the, it looks like Cuban oregano, which is really yummy. And so thank you for joining us on this tour back in the Great South Florida Food Forest Project. You can do this yourself in your own yard and create good soil and an edible forest. And I highly recommend it. If you want to know further information on how to do that, you can look at probably any of David's books. Have a good rest of the day. Go out and garden.